Hey everybody! Today we're taking a look at the latest patch for Atlas Reactor, which includes a new freelancer named Blackburn. For the sake of demonstration, I thought I'd play a quick match against the bots to show off this new freelancer and some of his abilities. As you can see here, he has his 5 special abilities which are unique to him. This one allowing you to fire in a straight line or in a cone. We've got a grenade ability which you can chuck over a wall, which is kind of an interesting twist on some of the grenade variations that we've already seen in the game. We got a free action stim, which will grant haste and might for the duration of the turn without consuming an action. We also have a dash in the form of blitz, which will let the freelancer charge to cover and fire in a cone once he reaches that location. And for his ultimate, we have a good old-fashioned airstrike, which looks like it'll be quite spectacular and painful when used. So, without further ado, let's jump into a versus bots match and see how this guy handles. As Blackburn is a damage-oriented freelancer, I think I'm going to take up a standard position to potentially lay some hurt on some enemies if they do reveal themselves. Alright, so it looks like we've got a fairly target-rich environment here. Let's see what we can see. So it looks as though... Not sure how we actually toggle this to wide beam. But for the moment, let's just take our single shot and we'll see if we can figure out that toggle next round.
Can't dodge the barrel.
First I create, then I destroy.
Firing!
Accept your fate.
The air turns against you.
Well, things have gotten quite interesting here in the middle. Alright, I definitely want to try to get a cone attack off, so let's see how we actually go about doing that. I'm not seeing an obvious... Oh, I see. Okay, so the closer you get the mouse to him, that's what actually triggers the cone. I see. So when it's further away, it goes into a line. When it's close up, it's the cone. Alright, fair enough. Let's go ahead and pop a might. Actually, we'll use our ability so we don't waste our catalyst. This should be fun.
In position. Time stands still. Healing mist.
3, 2, 1, fire!
Zap.
Nice. Okay, so once again, we could get almost all 3 of those. Can't quite manage it. So this might be a good time to try out the grenade. Let's see how that goes.
Can you keep up?
Unfortunately, she
Oh,
dodged out of that. Looks like we'll
Keep your
probably
eyes on.
still hit pup though, so it wasn't a total loss. I like that particle effect on the grenade there, that was pretty sweet. We're still not being targeted, so it kind of frees us up to do what we will to a certain extent. Given these options, I'm just gonna do a straight attack. Hopefully this one will actually hit.
Only one objective. Gobsmack!
Stop hitting me!
Shock therapy.
Oh, I hate rezzing.
Alright, that's not a good sign for us. I think I'm gonna try my dash ability here just so I can try to hit both of these guys. So let's see, we dash to cover, then we set our target. That looks promising. And let's go ahead and pop our might catalyst for this one so we do the maximum damage possible.
Catalyst activated.
Ouch.
Ba-boom!
Oh. Nowhere is safe.
I'm too cool to die.
Now this is what I call a good scrap.
Now that worked out reasonably well for us, although I am a little bit concerned about my lack of health at the moment. I think what I may do... Well, since I'm on the opposite side of this cover from Finn, there's no real harm in staying here and taking a shot. So I'm going to go ahead and poke him. Let's try to grab that health if we can and make our way over to this other cover point. Yeah, we're not going to quite reach that. So let's go with that. Alright, I think we're good. Oh.
Stand firm.
Forgot to retarget the health when I reset the motion path there.
Audacious.
Sorry excuse for an assassin.
So a bit of a mistake there on my part, not picking up that health. But I'm in pretty good shape here. Let's see, who do we want to hurt? Let's go ahead and drop another nade here. Actually, given these options, that airstrike seems to have a very limited range. I think I'm probably better off with the grenade, honestly. Although I can't seem to get it in an ideal firing position, but
Stay on target.
we'll take what we can get.
Hot to the touch.
That's right. Stand next to each other.
No tricks, just good old-fashioned laser.
Hole in one.
That worked out pretty well.
Healing.
Mortality holds no sway on me.
Alright, so I am in a bit of a pickle here because I am really hurting at the moment. So I think what I'm going to do is just use my catalyst to teleport over to that health. And burn a turn doing that.
Patching up.
Ouch.
Wasn't this good when I was a lad?
Alright, so Finn looking pretty hurt. Let's see if we can finish him off with our ult. And let's head over. Now let's go ahead and head into the cloak area. While we're at it.
Advancing. Time to put on a clinic.
I'm trouble with a capital me.
They just want a hug.
More will come.
Calling in the big gun.
Alright. Pretty good shape there. So I think given these options, let's go ahead and pop our health. Burn a turn on that. Pick up our energy. And go ahead and get into this other cloak while we're at it.
I never stop.
Targets acquired.
Dipping into my reserves. It's about to go pear-shaped for you lot. Energized.
That should put me in pretty good shape from a health
Back in one
standpoint.
piece.
Let's go ahead and drop the madness on these three with the grenade. And go ahead and move up to the corner of the cloak area.
Firing when ready. Something for everyone.
Ouch!
Oh,
That tickles.
Firing!
oh, hey,
I'll chase
combustible
you out of
cans
your
here.
foxhole.
I withstand the onslaught.
Close one!
Fate releases me.
And there you have it.
You win. The adrenaline's pumping now. Let's go again.
I think that was a pretty good look at this guy. Definitely seems pretty cool from what I'm seeing here initially. It's always pretty cool and exciting to see new things being added to Atlas Reactor, as this is definitely one of my favorite games from this year so far, despite being very much still in development. But I think that's pretty much going to do it for me for this video. Hopefully you folks have enjoyed it. If you have, be sure to hit that like button. If you'd like to see more videos from me in the future, be sure to hit subscribe. And I will see you next time.